So the next dish that we're going to be making tonight is another classic Kerala dish called Fish Molee. And it's basically just a fried fish. I'm using salmon, but you can use king. And it's stewed in a spiced coconut milk. There's just a couple of ingredients, and it's actually going to start with marinating the fish, which I've got diced up, patted dry, and lightly salted. And then once we marinate it, we're going to fry it and then use a couple of other spices, which I'll explain next. So to start, we're going to marinate the fish, and that's going to start with this ginger garlic paste and a mix of turmeric, chili powder, salt and pepper, and then rice flour. The rice flour actually helps make the fish a little bit more crispy. I've just added half of that ginger garlic paste because I want to use the rest later. And then I've dumped all the other marination ingredients into the salmon. I'm just going to lightly mix this together, and then we'll get ready for frying. I've added about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then I've put a little test piece in just to see if it's hot. So now I'm ready to start frying my fish, and I've got a plate with paper towels ready for when I need to set it aside. All right, so I have fried all my fish, transferred it to a plate. And now in the same pan, I'm going to add my mustard seeds and let those start popping. The mustard seeds have started to pop, so now I want to add in my dried red chilies and some curry leaves along with the rest of my ginger garlic paste and the mix of yellow onions and shallots. So the onions have softened up a little bit. Now is when I want to add in my 2 diced up tomatoes, as well as my mix of spices, which this is garam masala, coriander, red chili powder, and turmeric. And I've just mixed these up together just enough so that the onions are covered in the spices and the tomatoes have softened just a little bit. Now I want to pour in my 1 can of coconut milk. Now that the coconut oil is boiling, I'm going to want to add in all of the fish. So we're just going to take this and see if we can dump this in here. Probably should do that more gently than I just did, but oh well. So I've mixed in all of the fish and it's boiling, and I feel like my coconut milk is just a little thick. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of water, probably about a 1/2 cup.